Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez powering forward here. Fernandez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he is deftly away. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught napping. Impressive jump. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Out of play for a throw.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Lahm picks it up now, and it's hoisted clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Barella receives it in a wide position. He's on it. Can he get away? Very nicely done.
You can never be short of runners in this.
Towering header! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Ronaldo. Sends it crossfield. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is a great pick out. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Still goalless. Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Barella.
Portugal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And the pass is intercepted. Gullit has it out wide and in space. Fernandez. That's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo. And Konate. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. Bale is onto this. Elects to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has to go back here. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! Bullet. Pass somewhat off target. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Grimaldo. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm looking to hit the byline here. And a header! Goal! Portugal! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Porto trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Qualquer indivíduo que apresente sinais de embriaguez ou comportamentos desapropriados será expulso do recinto. Muito obrigado.
So we're off again.
Porto really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he decides to cross it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Lahm plays it in. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Done delicately. Oh, that's clever. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich. And here's Haaland. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A header! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Judge, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's the chance to counter. Bale. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Porto can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Konate tries to clear. Kong have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What? Ibrahimovic! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run. He's being urged to shoot. Forced to go back. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Davis with the clearance. Shot could be on. And that should get the job done. Barella gets it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Fernandez wins the duel this time. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hong Kong yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Thuram, and a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Cherki. Now it's Barella. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Bullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cherky plays it short. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cherky. Ibrahimovic. Cherky. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a great shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot could be on, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fernandez. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Del Piero. Now that is commitment to the cause. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Hong Kong really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Distributed tidily. And here's Thuram. And that's gone loose. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Hong Kong have their second corner now. Dida claims comfortable. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And it's Gullit. And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! A finish right from the top draw. And Portugal score first. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Bullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Hullet. Strokes it back. Now it's Barella. That's tidy. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Hullet. Fernandes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Dijk. And he was quick to react. And the referee says that that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Ibrahimovic is... And Hullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. Grimaldo deals with that comfortably. Konate. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cherki.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that has left him in a heap. Kimmich. Grimaldo. This is a promising build-up. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Fernandes. Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Davis. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Konate getting this one clear. Kong are looking to go forward now. He has found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with whip. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Barella! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barella probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand. Aims beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing. And that's a good ball. Barella. And Portugal can counter-attack here. And it's Lahm. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Rodri. Chance here to counter. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get it through? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pull it. That's destined for the flank. Here it is, crossed in. They've won a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Lahm. Van Dijk. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cherki. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Barella calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Cherki. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members
Your final
of
thoughts,
our fan
Jim?
club
Well, there was a
celebrating their
distinct
wedding
lack of
anniversary
clarity
today.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that...
you